Hey, what's up, everybody, man? So I know a lot of people are sitting here wondering what the Browns are going to do at the quarterback position. And a lot of people are wondering why the Browns are not making no moves in free agency. I think everybody should just take it for what it is. Just look at all the moves the Browns have made since the season ended. The Browns are letting it be known that they feel like they have what it takes already to win the Super Bowl. That's what it is. And I think it's delusional, but this is what they think. Just look at the moves. They fired Ken Dorsey as the offensive coordinator, and they promoted a fucking tight end coach as the offensive coordinator just to have the title. And they're going to get the play calling duties back to Kevin Stefanski because they feel like Kevin Stefanski's had success as the play caller, which I strongly disagree. I think Kevin Stefanski can get by with his play calling, but he doesn't know how to adjust. He doesn't know what to call in certain situations. And his plays are trash. You feel me? Like, they're trash. And his offense is too conservative. Like, you can get by, but you're not going to win with Kevin Stefanski calling plays, let alone being the coach. Plain and simple. Kevin Stefanski is like J.B. Bickerstaff. J.B. Bickerstaff, he was good enough to make the Cavs relevant. He was good enough to get the Cavs in the playoffs, but they were not able to, improve and really elevate under J.B. Bickerstaff. So they let him go. They brought in, Kenny Atkinson, and this team is flourishing. They looking like an NBA championship contender. You feel me? So I think Kevin Stefanski's no different than J.B. Bickerstaff, and I can't wait till they get rid of him. That's just my personal opinion. Kevin Stefanski doesn't know how to maximize the talent, and he coaches himself out of games, and he's stubborn. I just don't like him, and I'm not a fan of him, and he's very overrated. People that are not Browns fans know he's overrated, but the dude's overrated, bro. Plain and simple. So, to get back to my point, that is letting everybody know that they think they have what it takes already to win the Super Bowl. So they're not really trying to go out there and get a rookie quarterback who they're going to have to develop and things like that, at least in the first round. It appears that they want to go out there and get a vet. They already brought in Russell Wilson for an interview. They expressed mutual interest in Carson Wentz. Or shall I say, there's mutual interest between the Browns and Carson Wentz. And they also expressed interest in Kirk Cousins, even though Kirk Cousins is currently on the Atlanta Falcons roster as the backup making 40 M's. So, I am not for the Browns going out there getting a vet. But I will support it if I have to. I'm going to tell you why after this. But, if they go vet, I will support it. Because I have no choice. This is my team. Russell Wilson, I can get behind it because I think Russell Wilson is still a good quarterback despite the narrative of him being trash and washed. I think Russell Wilson's still a quality starter in the league. Is he a star? Probably not. He's definitely out of his prime, but he can still win you games. He can make the throws. He has high IQ. He can still extend plays. Russell Wilson is still a pretty good quarterback, and he displayed that with the Steelers last year. He's still a pretty good quarterback. It's just, man, I don't know, man. People just gonna have to see it for themselves, The thing about Russell Wilson, though, he's looking for 20 to 30 M's a year, and people are saying that's a lot. I truly don't think it's a lot. Quarterbacks making 40, 50 M's now. You think Russell Wilson can't get a 20 ball? I mean, I think he deserves a 20 ball for 1 year. That's all we gonna need him for, like 1 year. So I don't know. That's just me. I'll give him the 20 ball, 25 ball. Even for 1 year, I might toss him 30. But I think we get it for 20 because he really ain't got nowhere to go. The Steelers, it looks like their relationship is damaged, and they want to get Aaron Rodgers anyway. Giants just added Jameis Winston, so I don't know if they still want Russ or not. And, yeah, so doesn't really have too many options, so we could get him. I can support us trading for Kirk Cousins. It just makes a lot of sense. Kirk Cousins was a quarterback for Kevin Stefanski in Minnesota. He had success, and, that's good. Kirk Cousins, he also He's making 40 M's a year on the bench, so you know they not about to keep him. Also, with him making the 40 M's, I think we could trade like a 3rd round, 4th round pick for him and get Atlanta to take some of that contract too to make it worth trading for him. So I think that wouldn't be bad. But I would not support us signing Carson Wentz. I don't support that at all. Carson Wentz is a fucking bum. Carson Wentz is trash. Carson Wentz shouldn't even be considered even competing for a starting job. Like, I'm just being 100. It's been downhill ever since the first few years with the Eagles. It's been downhill. I was still supporting him when he was in Indianapolis, but once he reached the fucking Washington Commanders, he was ass. And that's all I needed to see to know he was trash. So it's like trying to bring Carson Wentz in, it just shows me that y'all gotta be fucking around. Y'all can't be serious about winning. Or you don't believe this team serious, well, this organization is serious about winning. Brendan Carson Wentz just put the icing on the cake because he's not good. He's not good, bro. He's not good anymore. It's over with. But yeah, I can get behind those two, but not the Carson Wentz. I'm cool on the Flacco shit. Let that shit die down. Flacco, come on, man. He need to be on the couch. Like, he's getting old. I'm not for that. And I'm definitely not for Aaron Rodgers. I'm glad we're not even interested in Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, he be on some fuck shit. He be on some weird shit. Aaron Rodgers should have went ahead and signed his papers to the Steelers, but he dragging shit, and I ain't with all that. You feel me? So let me get to the part to let y'all know why I don't support us getting a veteran for real. Like, I would support us doing it, but it's not what I prefer, because I feel like we're not a quarterback away from winning. This team thinks we're a quarterback away from winning. We're not a quarterback away from winning. We just won 3 games last year. You feel me? Offense was shit. Already expressed how I felt about Kevin Stefanski. We're probably not going to be this trash again. So while we're this trash, why not pick a quarterback with a lot of potential that could pan out? That's how I feel. Why not do that? We're not going to win next year. That's what the fucking organization needs to fucking come to terms with. We're not going to win next year. Everything would have to go perfect for us to actually win next year. Look at the team. We just had we at the 740 mark talking about the quarterback position. We don't know what the fuck going on that quarterback. Then you talk about the running back position. Nick Chubb is currently on the open market. Nick Chubb is kind of a shell of himself. He's not really the same after the leg injury. Then he came back and broke his foot. So now he appears to be an injury-prone running back. He's 29 years old. He's going to turn 30 in December. The Browns probably are not going to bring him back. And if they do, it's going to be on a very friendly deal. And they're going to draft somebody to potentially split the carries with him, if not take the spot mid-season. Or they're going to just take the spot next season. I feel like if they really want Nick Chubb back, he would already be here. Nick Chubb, he has no leverage on the market. Like I said, he's coming off an injury. He doesn't look like the same Nick Chubb. He's 29 years old. He's not going to get a huge payday or nothing like that. So it wouldn't have been nothing to offer him a few M's and he would have came back. That's how I feel. But I guess the Browns don't care. So I don't expect us to bring Nick Chubb back. But if we do, trust me, they're going to pair another running back, because I don't think Rome Ford really, he cool, man, but we need to draft a potential star. Rome Ford is not a potential star in the NFL. We figured that out already. You feel me? So you don't know what's going on at running back. The O-line needs to bounce back. The O-line ain't been the same since they let go of that offensive line coach. I understand we had injuries and stuff last year on the O-line, but the O-line really needs to bounce back, because we all know the game is won at the line of scrimmage. So, especially considering that Kevin Stefanski runs all this 3 tight end conservative offense, we gonna need some dudes to block. So, the O-line has to bounce back. Receiver, outside of Jerry Jeudy, who can we really turn to? Elijah Moore's a free agent, and we're not bringing him back. It just didn't work. And part of that is because of Kevin Stefanski. Kevin Stefanski did not know how to scheme that man into the offense. Elijah Moore was supposed to be a Swiss Army knife for real. Yeah, he did drop some passes, but Elijah Moore, he's a speed dude. You get him some screens, reverses, throw him in a slot. He's supposed to stretch the field, all that shit. They didn't scheme him into the offense well, so it just didn't work. If he goes to the right offense, I think he will succeed. I'm not saying he's going to be a star, but I think he will be a solid receiver for a team if he gets the opportunity. He's very talented, very fast, good route running. Even though he's dropped some passes, he can catch for real. You feel me? So, good luck to Elijah Moore. But outside of Jerry Jeudy, we don't have any receiver that we're confident in. They're really high on Shedeur Tillman, but we have not seen Shedeur Tillman. We've seen flashes, but we just don't know how that's going to pan out, you know? We don't know how that's going to pan out. So, you got receiver depth that needs to be addressed. And then the defense, they need to bounce back from last year. They regressed a little bit. Part of that's because the offense was piss poor, and part of it because they just regressed. So the defense has to bounce back. So you get where I'm going with this, and you got a head coach on the hot seat. We already had a discussion about Kevin Stefanski. Head coach on the hot seat. You got all this shit going on. And remember, whoever they bring in that quarterback has to play good. Like I said, Russ has this narrative of being trash. Kirk Cousins got benched last year for Penix, and he's trying to blame it on the injury. And then if you go rookie, the rookie got to pan out. Like, we're just not in position to win next year. So they need to stop acting like they go win next year or compete at the highest level when we're just not. Everything will have to literally go our way, and I just don't think it's going to. You feel me? So this is why I feel like, why not go rookie? Stop fucking around. Go rookie, man. Like, stop trying to win so hard. We're not going to win next year. And honestly, I don't think we're going to win anything till we give it to Kevin Stefanski, but I could talk all day about Kevin Stefanski. Kevin Stefanski is truly only a one-time Coach of the Year winner. The second time, Schwartz won him that award. The defense was stellar. Defense carried tremendously. The defense won us hella games. So, in all reality, he didn't win Coach of the Year that year. Really should have went to Dan Campbell or something. It's just that he got the award because it appeared to be that he faced so much adversity when he did, but the offense wasn't winning this game. He wasn't putting no points. We get in field goal range, not putting no points. You feel me? Like, we get in the red zone, not putting no points. The defense won us all those games pretty much that year. So, yeah, you know, I'm not really a fan of Kevin Stefanski, as you all see. So, to conclude the video, I will support us going veteran quarterback if it's Russell Wilson or Kirk Cousins, because they're solid options as vets, and I'm going to support my team regardless. But I would prefer us to go rookie. I don't care if it's Shedeur or Cam Ward. Grab one of them, get you a backup quarterback, and keep it pushing. I'm not trying to have Kenny Pickett potentially start day one. That's bullshit. And let's not, I didn't even talk about the Kenny Pickett shit. If this is true, they said that they brought in Kenny Pickett to compete. They are still looking to bring in a vet and draft a rookie. So that means Kenny Pickett could very much turn out to be the third string quarterback if they keep three quarterbacks, or he's going to go to the practice squad, or he's going to get cut. Yes, they swapped out DTR for Kenny Pickett. DTR is trash. I knew he was trash the first time he stepped on the field. I don't care how much preparation he had. But you don't add a fifth-round pick. That's just not what you do. You shouldn't add the fifth-round pick when you could potentially cut this dude and put him on the practice squad. I think that was stupid. We could have used that fifth-round pick for a depth piece or a potential starter. There's been stars drafted in all rounds. You feel me? So I wasn't fucking with that. It was dumb, and everybody knows it's dumb. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Where do y'all stand as far as what the Browns should do at the quarterback position? Let me know everything. Like, comment, subscribe, and I got more content coming soon.